Children, in the previous video, we learned the properties of different types of quadrilaterals. Now let us do few sums from exercise 3.3. So here these figures are the parallelograms it is given. Now you have to find the missing angles, means x, y, z you have to find out in the given figures. So here they did not give any name, let us give any name, A, B, C, D. Now here if you observe, Z is the exterior angle formed in the parallelogram. So here it should be 180 minus Z. Okay. So this will be 180 minus Z and this is X, Y and these two should be equal. Why? According to the properties of parallelogram, the opposite angles are equal. So angle A is equal to angle C. So X equal to Y. Okay. Now here these two angles are also equal. What are those two angles? Actually the interior angle. Angle B and angle D also should be equal. So angle B equal to means we can write angle A, B, C is 50 degrees. How it is? Opposite angles in the parallelogram. Opposite angles are equal. Okay. Now we got this as 50 degrees. So 50, 50 we got it. So now what should be Z? So here exterior angle, how can we find out? 180 minus interior angle. So Z equal to 180 minus 50, that is 130 degrees. Z is 180 minus 50, this is 130. Okay, so just here I am writing. So if it is 130, what should be Y? Here these two are parallel lines. AB is parallel to CD and Z and Y are alternate interior angles. According to the properties of transversal for parallel lines, these two should be equal. Y is equal to Z. How it is? Alternate interior angles. So Y is also 130 degrees. Okay, in that way you can find out. Otherwise these two are adjacent angles. In a parallelogram, adjacent angles are supplementary. Even in that way you can find out anyway. But whatever you are using, that property you have to mention in the bracket. So here x equal to 180 minus 50. How? Adjacent angles are supplementary. Okay, so y equal to 130 we got. These are alternate interior angles when the transversal is drawn for parallel lines. So x also should be 130 degrees. Why? X and Y are opposite. Okay. So these are opposite angles. What are those? X and Y. That's why they are equal in a parallelogram. So here coming to this figure. Now here X, Z 30 degrees. Okay. Now these you have to find out. Here Y is also given. This one, Y also you have to find out. Now X, Y, Z you have to find out here. So here if it is 90 degrees, what should be X? These two are vertically opposite angles. So first let us calculate X. X is also 90 degrees. Here by seeing the symbol you can say that this is 90 degrees. So X equal to 90 degrees. How it is? Vertically opposite angles are equal. So x equal to 90 degrees. Now in this triangle, so here also let us give a name, then it will be easy for you. Let us give here O, P, Q, R, S. Okay. So what should be angle, that means Y. What should be Y according to angle sum property in triangle SOR? In triangle SOR, x we got it. So y equal to 180 minus 30 plus 90. This is 90, this is 30. So y, how can you find out? Using the angle sum property of triangle. So 180 minus 120, that is 60 degrees. So x we got, y also we got. Then Z. What about Z? Here if you observe PQ is parallel to SR, PQ is parallel to SR, and then QS or SQ is the transversal. If you take like that, how can you tell that PQ is parallel to SR? Since it is given that this is a parallelogram. Okay, in the question it is given that it is a parallelogram. So opposite sides should be parallel. So SQ is a transversal. Then what about Z and Y? Z and Y are alternate interior angles. Okay. Z equal to Y equal to 60 degrees. Since Y we got already 60 degrees. So Z also should be 60 degrees. How it is? Alternate interior angles are equal when the transversal is drawn for parallel length. So PQ is parallel to SR, and then SQ is a transversal. If you take, then Z should be equal to 1. In this way, using the properties of parallelogram and the transversal, you can find out the angles. Now, fifth question. The measures of two adjacent angles of a parallelogram are in the ratio 3:2. Then you have to find all the angles of that parallelogram. So what is the property based on the angles for a parallelogram? The adjacent angles are supplementary, opposite angles are equal. So here adjacent angles ratio is given as 3:2. Okay. So whenever the ratio is given, we have to take the angles as 3x and 2x. Okay. It depends on the ratio. Here the ratio is 3:2. So let us take, means what? This is the simplest form of that ratio. So let us take, let the adjacent angles be 3x and 2x. So according to the properties of parallelogram, 3x plus 2x equal to 180 degrees. How it is? Adjacent angles are supplementary. Adjacent angles are supplementary in a parallelogram. So 3x plus 2x equal to 5x equal to 180 degrees. X equal to 180 by 5, that is 36. Okay, x equal to 36. Now we have to find out the two adjacent angles. Means what? 3x. What should be 3x? 3 into 36, that is 108 degrees. 2x equal to 2 into 36, 72 degrees. Then we got two angles. Then what about the other two angles? Once we draw the figure, we will understand. So just one parallelogram, one rough sketch of a parallelogram. Okay. So here adjacent angles. So it may be 72 degrees. It may be 108. Two adjacent angles we got. Then what should be this angle? These two are opposite. So it should be 72. And for this opposite is this one. This should be 108. So all the four angles are 72 degrees, 108, 72, 108. So if any one angle you got in a parallelogram, all the other three angles easily you can find out using the properties. What are those? Opposite angles are equal in a parallelogram and adjacent angles are supplementary. So using the ratio we can find out like this. Now this is seventh sum. HOPE is a parallelogram given in the question, and here few angles are given like 40 degrees and 70 degrees. Now the other angles x, y, z you need to calculate. So many ways may be there to find out these angles. So here just one way I am going to explain. So here if it is 70 degrees, this is exterior angle, then what should be this angle? Interior angle equal to 180 degrees minus exterior angle. So angle HOP equal to 180 degrees minus 70 degrees, that is 110 degrees we got. Okay, this is the interior angle, 110 degrees we got. How it is? 180 minus exterior angle, that is 70, so 110. So now this is a parallelogram. HOPE is a parallelogram. So opposite angles are equal. So for this the opposite is x. So x equal to 110 degrees. How it is? Opposite angles are equal. Opposite angles are equal. Okay. So using that we got x value. Now let us calculate y. So here y equal to, once if you observe these OP and HE, okay, OP and HE are parallel lines, and then HP is a transversal. If you take, then these two are alternate interior angles. So alternate interior angles are equal, isn't it? So here what we are writing, HE is parallel to OP and HP is the transversal. HP is the transversal. So these two angles are alternate interior angles. Actually in the question it is given to mention which property you are using to find out the angles. Okay, that's why we have to write definitely. HE is parallel to OP and HP is the transversal. Then these two are alternate interior angles. They are equal. Y, since these are parallel lines. So y equal to 40. So x equal to 110 we got, y equal to 40 we got. Then what about Z? How can we find out? So here also actually in many ways you can do. Using angle sum property we can do in triangle HOP. Okay, triangle HOP, if you take Z equal to 180 degrees minus 110 plus 40. Already we got y value also. So 180 degrees minus 150, that is 30 degrees. How it is? Angle sum property of triangle. Angle sum property of triangle. So here Z equal to 30 degrees we got. Okay. So these are the three angles you have to find out. In another way also you can find out these two, means 40 plus Z and 70 are corresponding angles. Since these two are parallel lines, HE and OP are parallel lines. So Z plus 40 and 70 are corresponding angles. Corresponding angles are equal. So even in that way we can find out. Okay, 40 plus Z equal to 70. So Z equal to 70 minus 40, 30.